Well, welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. I'm Friday, your reader and host. Finding yourself here has indicated that there's been a synchronicity in our energies. So how about you stick around and potentially there's a message here that we can decipher for you. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. And I do appreciate each and every viewer. So if you are liking my interpretation of the cards, go ahead and give a like. And if you're so inclined, subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel. And I would appreciate any assistance that you think my channel deserves. All right. So I did ground this morning. And, and I did meditate. I've cleared the space and cleansed the cards. So, what can we ask from Spirit, Source, God? What message do they want to bring forward for us? 5 of Cups. So we're going to do my version of the Celtic Cross. Hopefully this won't be another 40-minute video. I am trying to keep them a little bit shorter. Okay, so that one just flew right out. Like, holy cow. Oh boy, the devil. Okay, so the devil isn't always a evil card. It's more about temptation, motivation, those kinds of things. Another card, please, Spirit. Okay, there's 2 here. The Ace of Wands. Let's see if everybody can see that. The Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, and then that one wanted to pop out. 9 of Cups. Okay. What else? What else? What else? 6 of Cups. I hope everybody's having a great day. It has cooled down a little bit here where I am, but we had some real freaking doozies. Like I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I couldn't even take my dog for a proper walk. So I had to figure out ways to exercise him close to home, like running up and down the stairs and all that kind of stuff. The Emperor. So anyway, it's still too hot for a walk, but okay. Oh my goodness. 6 of Swords. Two more cards for the stepping stones, please, Spirit. Temperance and Strength. Okay, I want 4 more cards, and they'll just sit over here. 4 more cards, please, Spirit, Source, God. The King of Swords, the Moon, 10 of Wands, one more card, please, one more card. the Lovers. Okay, and the energy here is the Two of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that you are at oh, what do you call that? You're at a point where you're needing to decide what is going to be happening next for yourself. But you have, I think there's a fear. You've up until this point, you've always been very sure of yourself, very sure of what you wanted, where you were going, how you wanted to even live your life. Like, did you want to be an accountant, or did you want to be a veterinarian or a doctor, or did you want to be a stonemason? You're very sure in the path that you were embarking on, and another path is now in front of, another two paths at least are now in front of you, and you are you're having difficulties I don't want to say accepting. um, you're not understanding why this, you can't bring this with you, but you are bringing the experiences with you. You're just not maybe bringing the people, or maybe you're moving, although I do kind of. But there is something new coming up, and I feel like it's being presented to you, and I just got that an offer you can't refuse, kind of thing, with the Ace of Wands here and the Nine of Cups, and it's going to be. I feel like once you get into it, or once you get to understand and grasp what this is, you're going to feel like, oh yeah, why wasn't I doing this all along? Or why didn't I look at this path sooner? Or why did it take me so long to go this way? I'm kind of getting that little bit of that, like, that's the comfort level that you're at with that. So it's something that you definitely enjoy. So this could be a hobby, could be a career. You have in order to become this emperor, you have to release this burden. And this burden is the indecision here. I feel like the cycle is broken now, and it's like you have been freed. I can only I can only interpret what the cards are telling me. So I see it as a story. I'm not sure how else to explain that. You have, um, I think you've come to terms, or there's going to come a point where you have come to terms with not being able to bring this with you. This is a tough predicament that you're in. There's like I said, there's movement away from your comfort zone, or you feel as though it's outside of your comfort zone. Maybe because you don't fully understand it. Yeah, maybe because you don't fully understand it. There's going to have to be I think you're going to have to come to a moment of clarity on what this Ace of Wands is all about. And don't forget, you got to use your discernment on everything, no matter what it is, because there's two paths or more. So, and with this Devil card here, this and the Emperor down here, that this could also represent some kind of oppression that makes you comfortable. But there's some kind of clarity comes on what this is all about, because there's like I said, a misunderstanding. It's a lot of major arcana here. Like 3 right here, 2 here, another one here. So it's very heavy. It's very heavy on your. I think it's your sense of security. I think you've always been, maybe not intentionally, or maybe just it's just the situation that you were raised in, that you've had some kind of cushion from really experiencing anything that would negatively impact you emotionally. hmm So there's some kind of clarity. Like this Lover's card, it's, for me, it is a balancing of emotions. It is a where you're in tune. You've become in tune with what's really deep inside, what you really find love in. And that could be, have a love of animals, a love of nature, a love of architecture, a love of whatever. But deep down, you found your calling, I guess. I think that's where this 9 of Cups comes from. And there's going to have to be, like I said, you're going to have to use your discernment on which path you take. And because you're leaving your comfort zone. Yeah, most definitely. I I'm just going to get a couple of these clarity cards from the one JJ Swiss here. Or confirmation cards, I guess. Maybe not necessarily clarity. I haven't asked anything yet. Spirit, Source, God. Is there any additional information with the amount of major arcana that has been presented to us thus far from one deck? Is there anything that we're missing that you are wanting to confirm for us? Ace of Cups. So this is definitely something that it's a new passion, new love. It's definitely something that is I feel like it's bursting, but maybe you're a little apprehension about the excitement all around it, if that makes sense. Like all the hype of a great movie or something. The Hanged Man. The this is a almost like a self-sacrificing type feeling that I get from the Hanged Man in this deck. Waiting, kind of in a lull. I think it's gonna. That's the energy, the feeling that you're going to have going through this temperance with strength. It's going to be. I think it's going to, with this Devil card still present here. This is going to be a little. Could be a little overwhelming. So this is an advice that you should not cool your jets, but don't talk so fast that your brain forgets what's going on, I guess. There's a certain phrase for that, and I honest to goodness, can't remember it. And then, the High Priestess. So this is, this is actually a goddess in Greek mythology, I think it is. Because the emperor is Juno. So to me, this is a confirmation that you're leaving your comfort zone, but you have the tools, you have the intellect and intuition. It's not going to be as bad as it seems. Eight of Swords, so it's all in your head. This confusion, that's all in your head. There's a I tend to call it self-sabotage. It's your shadow at work trying to keep you in a lower frequency or in a different frequency. And the Tower. So this is a big moment. This is a big moment. So I'm hearing fasten your seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelts. Six of Pentacles. So there's going to need to be a, I want to say a sharing, um, sharing of knowledge, sharing of materials, sharing of whatever whatever would sustain somebody. Share those types of things. And then the Six of Wands. So we've got Six of Hearts, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Devil card is here. So something, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So something is something big is going to be, it's either going to be a prominent in the news or prominent in your circle, and it's going to affect you to where you are going to be looking for something or needing something new. It's going to present itself and you're confused about it. You love the idea, you're confused about it, you don't totally understand it. But you are in a position that you are believing that this is going to be filling up your cups. So this is where I say use discernment. See how quickly the story changed? So use your discernment when choosing any new path, or even by choosing to stay in the path that you're already on. So we get so caught up and so busy with our everyday lives. Oh, I got to mow the lawn. I got to pay the bills. I got to go to work. I got to grocery shop. I got to cook supper. Oh, I got to bake a pie for so-and-so's party. Oh, geez, did we go? Oh, so-and-so's got to go back to school. And you get so caught up in all the chaos of day-to-day life that you are not, you're not convinced. You are not convinced that there's anything out there that you are comfortable or would become comfortable doing. So I'm going to say that one of these opportunities is going to provide some sort of comfortable stability that's going to offer you an opportunity to share your wealth, share your knowledge, but you're also going to be recognized. You're also going to be like the first pick of something or something like that. But on the other hand, with this Emperor here and the Devil, this Nine of Cups could easily become greedy guts. So make sure you, I call it check yourself. I think that's what this Hangman is all about up here. So it could even be, it could be the one path, but then there's two outcomes depending on your mindset around the subject or the topic. That's what this moon is also about as well, making sure that you are well-intentioned, because he can provide ulterior motivations. Okay, so the advice here is you're either going to be have an opportunity to have two. There's going to be two paths presented, and you're going to have to choose one or the other, or your path is going to lead you into two different mindsets, um, two different sets of feelings, and you're going to have to choose one over the other. This process is going to be it's going to blow your mind. Um, that's this King of Swords. There's this is oh boy. So yeah, check yourself. Make sure that you're doing whatever it is that you're doing for the right reasons. And the right reasons is not for you to take advantage. The right reasons, I feel like you are a very not humanitarian, but you care about people. You're an empath. And that's why this is going to hit like a ton of bricks. But if you're your foundation, so anything above the foundation gets knocked down, but your foundation is still stable. See, your foundation is still stable. It's just here, just bango. So it's not like you have to start all the way over. It's almost like you have to go back to like a type of reset. I don't know if you want to call it reset. But you know, when your computer goes all weird and then you're like, okay, no, put the computer back to the way it was on March 1st, 2025. And then it does whatever. And then, so whatever happened after March 1st, 2025 is not visible on the drive. I feel like that is, that's what this is talking about here. You're just going to have to take a step back and use your discernment on how you're going to show up for this. Because I feel like it can potentially be very good for not just yourself, but for a lot of people. So that's the reading for this session. Today is Friday, August the 15th. This is my only video for today. I've had to do some. I woke up this morning with the urge to purge. So I've got clothing in my closet, and I've got coat jackets and whatnot. So that I haven't worn. I haven't worn in the last season that they were appropriate. And I haven't, and in some cases I haven't worn them for 2 cycles. So I thought, okay, they've got it. I'm going to pack them up and get them going. So I kind of got a little bit doing that and got sucked into that. So I only have time for one video today, and I do appreciate you hanging around. And if you're liking my interpretation of the cards, give a like, and if you're so inclined, subscribe. Like I said earlier, I am trying to grow my channel, and I'd like to reach as many people as possible. Maybe the reading isn't for you, but maybe the storyline is entertainment for you, or maybe my voice is, I think they call it an ASMR. So I do have it in my hashtag or whatever the heck you call that now, because I'm totally lost when it comes to the lingo. Yeah, go ahead. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're so choosing. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Alrighty. Oh, mean, I never did. Let's show you. Oh, yes, I did. That was the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, you are watching me clean up because I'm continuing to talk care. I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I do hope you do come by again and stay for a bit. Next time, maybe bring a coffee or smoke a bowl, whatever tickles your fancy, float your boat, all that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Oh, and if everybody thinks alike, then someone isn't thinking. I bought these coasters a long time ago, and I just find them so inspirational at times. Namaste.